My name is Philip Hayes. I live in Lindale. I work in marketing for a company. We contract out with factories that process food to keep them up to government standards. So we're a chemical supply sanitation company. This is actually, I was trying to think, and I recognize many of you because I've been coming to these meetings for a while. I think my first Smith County Republican Club meeting was a little over 8 years ago. And I remember coming to that meeting, and I remember being hooked by the Republican Party and by the promise that our party offered to people from my generation. And I got involved. I've been to meetings all over East Texas over several years. I worked on campaigns. I volunteered for campaigns. I've gotten involved and engaged in the fight for conservative principles. And one of the things that happens when you're doing that as a younger person is you get asked all the time, how do we get more young people involved? And how do we get more people like you to come here? How do we get more college Republicans coming to our meetings? And I think the answer is simple. And it's more than just the fact that I was a nerd in high school. It's you got to offer them a vision. What attracted me to the Republican Party was not just that the Republican Party was the party that was standing against the reckless direction of our country. What attracted me to this party and what can attract millennials and minorities and people from all walks of life is the fact that this is the party that stands for those traditional American values, those East Texas values of individual liberty, personal responsibility, and cultural strength. And when you offer people that vision, that is something they can buy into and get involved in like I did. The American dream and conservative principles unlock a version of the American dream where if you just get government out of the way and allow the creativity, innovation, risk that accompanies freedom to work, then you unlock human potential and you build a society that's better each generation. Think about how powerful that is. For over 200 years, every generation of Americans have left the country better than the one before. And I'm running for office because I believe that's still true. I was raised on those East Texas values in the Hideaway-Lindale community. I'm proud that I graduated from Texas public schools up there. I'm proud that I worked for Governor Greg Abbott's campaign out here in the East Texas area, taking on Battleground Texas, taking the conservative fight to them, standing for something. I served 2 terms on the Hideaway, Texas City Council, where I was an advocate for strategic planning. And I'm proud that I've been elected a delegate, your delegate, to the 2012 Republican National Convention. No one can match my depth of knowledge on the issues. No one can match my experience in the conservative fight. And no one can match my passion for East Texas. This is home for me. And I want to make sure that every generation has the same opportunities that I did to succeed so that we can make this East Texas better, so that we can make this state better, and we can build a future that's better for my generation and our children. I'm asking you to share that vision and let me be your conservative voice in Austin.